Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I would like to talk about a serious issue, oaths. You may hear people saying, Wallahi I will do this, or Wallahi I will do that. But what does it all mean? Saying Wallah or Wallahi is a way of oathing or promising. It roughly translates as by God and is practiced by Muslims if one wants to reaffirm his statement or negate it. One thing to note is that it is not recommended to take an oath at all in Islam, unless it is needed for proof or the person is compelled to do it. Furthermore, it is not permissible to swear by anything besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether it be a person, creature, or anything. This comes from a hadith in Tirmizi when it is written, Hadith Ibn Umar أنه أدرك عمر بن الخطاب في ركب وهو يحلف بأبيه فناداهم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ألا إن الله ينهاكم أن تحلفوا بآبائكم فمن كان حالفا فليحلف بالله وإلا فليصمت. Ibn Umar narrated that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam joined Umar ibn al-Khattab in a group of people and heard him swearing by his fathers. So Rasulullah called them, saying, Verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbids you to swear by your fathers. If one has to take an oath, then he should swear by Allah or keep silent. Thus, we should not swear by any person or creature and should not say phrases like on my father's life or on my mother's life or any other similar counterpart. Instead, we should only swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or stay silent. Now the question may arise that what should one do if they made an oath but they can't keep it or have to break it? Contrary to popular belief, keeping 3 days fast to expiate for a fast is not usually sufficient, as this is for the exemption of a person who isn't well off financially or may struggle to do the following acts: feeding 10 poor people, or clothing 10 poor people, or freeing a slave. This comes from an ayah in Surah Ma'idah verse 89, where it is written, لا يؤاخذكم الله باللغو في أيمانكم ولكن يؤاخذكم بما عقدتم الأيمان فكفارته إطعام 10 مساكين من أوسط ما تطعمون أهليكم أو كسوتهم أو تحرير رقبة فمن لم يجد فصيام 3 أيام ذلك كفارة أيمانكم إذا حلفتم واحفظوا أيمانكم كذلك يبين الله لكم لعلكم تشكرون. Allah will not punish you for what is unintentional in your oaths, but He will punish you for your deliberate oaths. For its expiation, feed 10 poor persons on a scale of the average of what you feed your own families, or clothe them, or manumit a slave. But whosoever cannot afford that, then he should fast for 3 days. This is the expiation of the oath when you have sworn, and protect your oaths. Thus Allah makes clear to you His verses that you may be grateful. From this we can tell that unintentional wrongs in an oath are forgiven for. Furthermore, deliberate oaths, they need to be expiated by feeding or clothing 10 poor people or freeing a slave. 3 days fasting is only allowed if you cannot financially afford that which is above. Furthermore, this is a Quranic verse, and therefore there is no doubt in it at all, and all scholars and schools of thought would accept this ruling. May Allah give us tawfiq to understand. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.